Hey everyone! So, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video to this channel, which means for some of you, this might be the first time you heard from me in a long time. But I have actually still been around, as I've been doing a ton of streaming over on my Twitch channel over the years, where I've been doing my usual speedruns. I just haven't really made any videos in a long time, but as you can see, that changes today. But don't worry, there will be other videos than updates going forward. But I wanted to make this little update video for my community so people know what my plans are going forward, as there are a couple things I want to mention. Let's start by talking about videos, since we're here. So yeah, I've not been uploading any videos to this channel in a long time, and I don't really know if there's a good reason as to why. Some of you might remember the videos I used to make on this channel, which were tutorials and small showcases of interesting tricks you can do in the Horizon games. I did actually have some pretty good success making those tutorial videos over the years, but at the time it gave me this false sense of an idea that I had to make tutorial videos in order to succeed, even though, I gotta be honest, I never really enjoyed making those tutorial videos that much, or at the very least I kinda didn't like that it was the main content I was doing at the time on the channel. So I probably just burned out and wanted to figure out something else to do with my YouTube channel, and time just kind of passed without anything really happening. But that's why I'm here now, and I wanted to do this reboot of my channel, and why I've removed some of the old videos so I can have a clean slate and start from afresh, both mentally and actually start from afresh here on the channel. So what videos do I actually want to make? Well, since I've been speedrunning for so long now, it's actually been over 8 years now, which is wild to think about. But despite that, I had this kind of feeling that I could have a lot more to show for it. That's why I want my videos going forward to showcase the history there is in the speedruns I have done. Plus, not only showcase how the runs came to be, but also try to explain how the speedruns work so people can have a better understanding of them, and hopefully it will inspire others to join this hobby that I've fallen in love with. But that is of course all well and good, but I can already hear a lot of you guys ask, when are these videos actually coming out? Because I've been talking about them for so long, and yet nothing has really happened. But as it turns out, over the last month, I've actually been working really hard to have a good amount of videos ready to go. So over the next couple of weeks, they will be coming out at a regular pace, so be on the lookout for them. I can already tell you now, the first two videos that will come out after this update are the long-awaited loadout videos for Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, because people have been requesting me to make updated loadout videos showcasing all the weapons and everything I use when I speedrun Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. So those will be the first two videos to come out. Those videos are also great companion videos for other videos, as I won't be able to show my loadout every time I talk about the speedrun, so it'll be nice to have those videos to point to. But what are the other videos coming out? Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. I got some pretty good videos lined up, at least I think so, and I can't wait to hear what your guys' feedback is on them. But yeah, over the next couple of weeks, be on the lookout, there'll be a good amount of videos coming out. The next thing I want to talk about is my streams. By the time this video comes out, I will have started to multi-stream. This means you will be able to find my stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so you can watch on whichever platform you prefer. I don't really have a preference for where people want to watch me, so please just watch on the platform you like the most. But from now on, you will be able to see my stream on both Twitch and YouTube. This also means that it will be a lot easier to find past streams here on YouTube, as they will now be stored on the channel under the Live tab. Like an example here from a fellow speedrunner, Deoman, where all his former streams are here. So it's easier to catch up if you miss something on stream. By the way, check out Deo if you want to see some great Spyro speedruns and videos. I highly recommend his channel. My stream schedule is to start streams at 1 PM CEST and go until around 6 PM CEST. I stream every day except for Sundays, as I like to have one day off a week, and Sunday just works the best for me, so don't expect any streams there. Some streams, of course, might be a little longer depending on what I'm doing or how I'm feeling. They might also be shorter if I have some plans in the evening. But this is the general schedule that you can rely on day to day. Should there be any changes to the schedule, then I'll post them first on my Discord server. You can find a link to my Discord in the description below, if you're not already there. I will also try my best to pin a chat in the message or in the chat on Twitch, and make a community post here on YouTube if there are changes that happen. But I generally recommend Discord for staying up to date with changes to the stream, as it's just the easiest place for me to update the entire community. So check it out if you want to stay up to date, or hang out with the community, because we have a lot of fun over there on Discord, so check it out. The main thing I'm currently working on my stream is to get a 137 world record in Horizon Zero Dawn for my favorite speedrun category called New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. And the grind has been fun so far, but it is quite challenging and it requires a bit of luck to be on my side, as well as me just playing really well. So it's been a grind so far, but it is the main goal I'm working on at the moment. Once I've achieved that goal, the next thing I'll probably do is go back to Forbidden West and reclaim some world records I've lost there. At least those are the main things I'm working towards on stream right now, but there will probably also be some other things, such as some fun runs and some challenge runs I'll like to do in the near future. So that is like the main thing I'm doing on streams at the moment. But wait, what about Saros? Well, I have been talking a lot about Saros and how excited I am to play the game, and possibly speedrun it as well. But in case you don't know, I probably should mention, Saros is the next game from the creators of Returnal, which is one of my favorite games on PS5. And Saros will release here at the very end of April, so it might be out by the time this video comes out. But why I'm not playing it then? Well, I want to, but this leads me to the next thing I want to talk about, which is the personal side of how things are going. And well, to be honest with you, things have been quite rough for me so far this year, like I'm sure many of you can relate to. I've mentioned this on stream many times before, but I'm not a full-time streamer. But I have been doing it part-time for quite a while now. However, so far this year, there hasn't been much work outside of streaming like there have been in the past. Because of this, I'm currently looking for other work opportunities to help balance things out, since so far this year it's been full-on living, well, basically paycheck to paycheck, and struggling to handle the bills. Especially here in April as, well, the taxes were not kind to me either. So hopefully that explains why I'm not buying a full price game like Saros right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm very much looking forward to playing it, but right now it's just hard to justify spending the money on it, as I just need to balance things out first. But speaking of balancing things out, this is also a large reason why I've been wanting to get back to making videos on the regular again, plus having that regular stream schedule going, as it will just help make things a lot more sustainable for me going forward, because right now it just hasn't been. And obviously I still dream that one day I'm going to be able to do this full time. But I don't know if that will ever happen, and obviously nothing is guaranteed. So who knows, it would be a dream come true. But I don't know if it'll ever happen. But I'll certainly try. But if things keep going the way they have been going lately, and that's a lot of reason why I'm doing this now, to hopefully change that. But as I'm trying to say, if things keep going the way they have been doing, I definitely won't be able to do this for much longer. But I don't want to go down without a fight, because that's what I feel like I have been doing a lot recently. And if there's one thing I fear, and I've talked about this before on streams, but if there's one thing I fear, it's one day waking up regretting that I didn't try when I have a chance. Which is probably a fear that is starting to feel bigger and bigger because, well, it's what's been happening lately. So that's why changes need to happen now, to make things more sustainable. And I hope the things I've talked about so far in this video will turn out great. But like I said, there's no guarantees. And in the case the worst scenario does happen and I won't be able to keep going for much longer, well, there's at least 2 goals I want to try to achieve here over the summer, in case that might be the last things I do in regards to this. Because you see, there are 2 speedrun marathons in the form of ESA Summer and Games Done Quick doing their first ever European event at Gamescom. Both of those things are happening this summer. I'll be submitting to both of them, and I really want to showcase my favorite speedrun there. Because, you see, I have not shown the Zero Dawn New Game Plus Ultra Hard speedrun at a major marathon since 2021, which was at Summer Games Done Quick. But that was not in person as it was during the pandemic, so it was kind of done online. So the last time I actually showed my favorite speedrun at a major event in person was ESA Summer 2018. That was a long time ago, and a lot has changed for the speedrun since then. Plus, back then I only had been running Horizon for about half a year. And I submitted the game thinking I would never get in. I just kind of did it because, I don't know, I was just like shooting my shot, you know. And for some reason, they ended up picking me for the schedule back then, even though I was a completely new speedrunner, and I was able to showcase the run back at ESA Summer 2018, like I said, and if it wasn't for that event, I don't know if I would have fallen in love, or continued to have fallen in love with speedrunning the way I did. I certainly probably wouldn't have kept going for so long as I did. And actually, I was supposed to be at ESA Winter back in February this year, but sadly, I was quite sick at the time, and I was also getting really stressed over my situation, as I just talked about. So I ended up dropping out of the event because mentally I just could not handle it. But I really want to get back and showcase my favorite speedrun again. Of course, there's no guarantee that I'll be accepted to do the runs, but I'll certainly submit, and I'll do everything I can to hopefully get a chance to showcase it at either of the events, at the very least on one of them. We'll see what happens. And also, I of course don't want to end on too sad of a note here, because of, I guess this video got a little too real, but trust me, I'm very motivated, and I really hope I find a way to keep going, because I really love what I'm doing, and I'm having so much fun with it, and I hope there's more memories to come, because it's just really awesome being part of this community that I'm part of, and yeah, I just don't want to give it up without that fight, as I talked about. So I'll do what I can, and hopefully all the things I've talked about in this video will turn out great. Now, last thing I want to mention is my YouTube channel here that you're watching this video on right now is currently not monetized, as I have lost it due to the inactivity for not uploading for a while. And to get it back, I need to get 4,000 watch hours on the channel, so realistically it's probably gonna take, if I were to guess, at least 5 videos before I get monetization back. And obviously I need monetization back on this YouTube channel to realistically make things more sustainable. So hopefully we'll get it back soon enough, and I'll let you guys know when it happens. But in the meantime, I will be running some donation goals on my stream to make things go around and help fund potential trips to ESA and GDQ in Germany. There will be a link in the description where you can send a tip if you want to support. Don't feel pressured to do so, since support is always appreciated, but never expected, so only do if you can and want to. So I can't wait to show you all what I've been working on, and to see you all on stream. I'll make another update like this in the beginning of June, about a month from now, so we can see how things are looking, and hopefully it's a lot better then. But for now, thanks for watching, take care.